Hlumelo Biko has done something very special in this book, something that Africa sorely needs. He has woven together many strands of scholarly research into the origins of race and identity with the aim of reconceptualizing the African reality. It is a complex combination that embraces primeval African values and a holistic worldview, and calls for a reimagination of Africa's future from a positive trajectory of African socio-economic evolution. His ideas are a corrective to the harmful self-deprecation sustained by what he calls black mental boxes and the conceptual chain that holds the boxes shut. These mental boxes arise from the failure to democratize knowledge as a means of empowerment, the acceptance of other societies' myths as gospel truths instead of recognizing these myths for what they are, the privileging of other people's social agendas above the preservation and development of African culture, and the acceptance of a mentality of scarcity over that of abundance. In Africa Reimagined, Hlumelo combines the meaning of the Ugandan proverb, "If you cut your chains, you free yourself. If you cut your roots, you die," with the words of the American historian David McCullough, "History is who we are and why we are the way we are." 4. As Biko points out, not only do these chains bind Africa, they also form the social and psychological wall that holds Africa within the confines of misery and decline. He makes bold suggestions on the ways African governments and peoples can and should reimagine the life and fortunes of the continent. He laments the failure of Africa to transition from oral history into codifying knowledge and historical achievements. Biko argues that, above all, Africa needs psychological liberation. In this sense, the book extends his father's ideas of black consciousness. Steve Biko argued that the most potent weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. Hlumelo Biko unpacks this in its practical import, in the sense that it is not only individual self-worth that comes with psychological liberation, but also the social, economic, political, and holistic ownership of a person's being. Biko ends with a ringing call for a United States of Africa, balancing state power and local authority while allowing for the construction of a new African federal political economy, a reimagined future for Africa where the worth of the self translates to all that is worthwhile for positive living. In this regard, he echoes a stanza